Say what's up.
What it is, what it ain't.
Welcome back to another amazing episode of Sippin Vibes. I'm your girl, Miss JLH from We Don't Sip Tea, We Drink Wine.
It's your boy AJ, the co-host of Hip Hop Vibes, the podcast. It's like a tricold quest. You got to stay the whole thing.
Yeah, we back another week. We out here celebrating Women's History Month,
Indeed.
doing it big for the ladies. Who's your one of your favorite women in music?
What? Say it again. You were coming in kind of
Or
low.
um oh, can you hear me better?
A little bit.
Oh wow. Am I talking up? Yeah, I'm talking as loud as maybe I could talk louder. Can I
Okay.
am I talking louder?
Yeah, that's better. That's better.
I was kind of on my chill vibe. My bad.
Respect. Respect.
um oh, who's one of your favorite women in music? Give me a favorite woman from hip hop and a favorite woman from R&B.
Just one.
Yeah, one each.
Okay,
Say it.
Missy for hip hop. Well, I
Okay.
guess she's kind of both, low key. She's kind of both. She kind of sings
I
and
know,
rap.
right?
I'll
I
throw. I'll
know.
throw. I'll say the brat. I'll put the brat for hip hop. So that's strictly like hip hop. I'll put the brat, and then R&B. I'll say Brandy.
Okay. You really ride for the bread.
I know that, yeah, because the brat go off. Y'all niggas be sleeping on the brat, man.
That's what's up. You really be riding for her. I just think that's so cute.
Y'all be sleeping on the brat, man. The brat be going off.
Clearly, I do. And you were supposed to let me listen to one of her albums. So,
I mean, shit. The
because I
last
don't
day
think
women.
we did.
The last day Women History Month is next Tuesday. So shit, we could do another one.
Okay. Okay. Because I don't think um, I listened to the Brad. No, because for Chicago, you picked Shauna.
I did pick Shauna. You right?
That's why. Because I was like, who we were supposed to do the Brad. But what happened? And that was for Chicago.
Yeah, I did do the. I did pick
And
Shauna.
yeah, which I didn't mind because that was fire too. Because
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
never listened to Shauna before, so that was a great introduction. I like that. Well, this week, well, Nas released an album.
Yeah, but I think that was more like a compilation. Then it wasn't like an official album. Album.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Well, this week we decided to um, do, celebrate Women's History Month, and we listened to Little Kim's Hardcore, her very first album, and then Loony's Soft Thing, and I think that's actually her first album. So, or maybe it's not her first album. It's I don't know. I don't know how people label their stuff anymore.
Like you don't know what's the mixtape, what's the EP, what's the album, what's
Yeah,
what
it all
nowadays.
feels
That's
album to me.
I just call them projects at this point.
That's a good one. I should start calling it project. Within Looney's project called Soft Thing, and then Little Kim's project called Cool. I'm trying to share our stuff, and my phone's being weird. It's pissing me off. That's why I'm like sitting here distracted, low key, high key. Okay, let's go with Little Kim first because I think we did Looney last week. I mean R&B first last week.
True, true. Let me pull up my notes.
Hey,
My
let me
note.
ask: is this your first time listening to Little Kim album?
Nah,
Is this your first time listening to the hardcore album?
nah. I've heard this album before.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I think I listened to this album, um, La Bella Mafia. That's the one that had Magic Stick on it,
oh wow,
and I think those are only two. If you include the Junior Mafia
you didn't.
project, three.
Uh, Oh, because what was the one with no matter what people say, we got it
That
going.
was Notorious K.I.M.
Okay.
I think it
You
was that
didn't
one.
listen
Yeah.
to that one?
Nah, I ain't listening to that one.
Okay.
I just haven't
Yeah, I
had a
never.
chance to yet.
Okay. Yeah, I never heard that one
Bad boy, can't stop. Did
either.
all in the video dancing?
Oh my gosh. She was still working with Diddy during the Notorious K.I.M. album.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
I
wasn't
never
part of
knew.
Bad Boy. She was like affiliated with them at that point. I think.
Oh, okay.
I think she was more of like an affiliation.
Because isn't this like before she go to jail or after she came out of jail?
Which one?
The Notorious K.I.M.
Oh no
song.
no no. That was like way before she went to jail. This was way before she went to
Okay.
jail.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's what I
because
thought.
she went to
Because
jail in, like
isn't
she went to jail in, like was it '06? I think that's when she dropped lighters up.
that's what I was gonna say. Isn't put your lighters
Yeah,
up,
that's that album.
New York,
That's that album. Did I listen to that? I think I did. I listen to that album.
Boston.
I think I did. I listen. I feel like I listened to that album too. I can't
Did
remember.
you?
I might have.
Miami, put your lighters up. Jamaica, put your lighters up.
Miami. Naked Truth. That's what it
Lighters.
is. Naked Truth. That's what that one was. Naked Truth.
Oh, I never knew. I actually thought that song was on the Notorious K.I.M. album. You know that
Nah,
whole
that came out like 5 years later.
that that whole kind of I don't know why it just all runs together for me like all that time.
Oh, true. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know
I mean, she wasn't
either.
really in that. Cause that's probably like the last time she was like in the headlines like that for real, for real. Probably.
Oh yeah. I
Probably.
don't know.
But yeah, Hardcore is Lil Kim's debut album. Came out November 12th, 1996. If you couldn't tell, heavily written by Biggie, aka Notorious B.I.G. He wrote a lot of her stuff like back then.
So that's what I was gonna ask. That was one of my questions
Yeah.
actually.
You listen to the
She
flow, it's
wrote
definitely a Biggie flow.
oh for real.
Yeah.
So she didn't write nothing.
No, I'm not gonna say she didn't write anything, but he like heavily influenced this album. Like he helped out with this album. Like he was writing for this. He wrote for Junior Mafia, for their album that came out the year prior. So even though he wasn't really putting out music, he was still working and stuff like that. He was still working.
Yeah.
But of course, like when after he passed, like she did start writing her own stuff.
Now she started writing her own stuff.
She
I
did.
mean, that's so. I know. I believe you because I watched some Little Kim interviews actually after I listened to that album because I wanted to get a sense of like where her mind was like for this album because it was a lot. But yeah. Oh, but go on. So
Okay.
I'll let you finish.
My bad. Yeah.
So I
So how
can
many
do
songs?
it.
It's like what? It's like 15 songs on here. Technically 16 if you get like the bonus track, the Not Tonight remix.
Right.
Of course, Junior Mafia is featured heavy on here. Well, I won't say heavy, but Junior Mafia is featured on here. Of course, Diddy's on here. Jay Z's on here. Jermaine Dupri's on here. Biggie, he's on here, but he's not really. He's uncredited, even though he is
Yeah.
credited. He's uncredited, but he's on the album as well. It peaked at number 11 on the Billboard chart, so on the top 200, and then
That's it.
yeah, on the top on the Billboard 200, and then three on the R&B charts, R&B and hip hop charts.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I mean hip hop at the time, yeah, yeah, it's slowly starting to go up the charts. Like gangster shit was slowly starting to go up the charts, but at that point, and plus it's as you heard, it's a very raunchy album. So like raunchy albums weren't really going up there yet for women anyway.
And it was super controversial. I mean, a lot of people really bought it for the cover.
Facts. And I don't blame him. I don't blame him one bit.
That's crazy.
Just for all the surgeries, her natural stuff.
That's not nice.
What? I mean, I was trying to say it as a diss. I was trying to make that as a diss. I apologize. That was supposed to be a diss, but
I only say that's not nice because, like, when you listen to, when you look back at the history and stuff like that, and then you listen to her interviews, she was saying how, like, a lot of niggas will call her ugly.
yeah.
Like they thought she was ugly and stuff like that.
And then she had an
So,
incident where she actually got into like a domestic dispute where her boyfriend, so she literally had to get surgery on her face to like get stuff like fixed. So that was a big part of it as well.
dang. Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't like when we talk about Little Kim's looks because she was really fucked up. And
yeah,
I think that was just like really bad self esteem. And
yeah, definitely.
I think had the community uplifted our sis a little more.
Yeah, we should have. I was young.
Yeah. And then when cause she went on, I think the show was called Rhonda back in the day. Yeah, she went on there. I forgot what that show was called actually that I was watching. But anyway, it was a talk show back in the day, and this was during her hardcore album. And oh my gosh, Diddy was on there performing with her. He let her talk though. That was cool. Like he let her answer the questions about her album and stuff like that. And then she had to go. She had to pretty much defend her lyrics, defend herself of why
Ah,
she, you know, raps about the things that she raps about and talks the way that she talks and stuff like that. And then when you see her in the interview, just totally different from rapping Kim. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
Like her voice is so small and dainty, and she looks small and
She
dainty.
pulls like a Michelle type of vibe with it.
Yeah, yeah. But then she rapping. Oh my God, that's a giant on that stage. Like she don't look small at all. She was all over the place. She was moving.
She
She
do be
was
moving.
doing.
She do be moving. Her stage presence is dope.
It's
She does
crazy.
have good stage presence. Like even now, she has good stage presence. Even though she does that one move a lot on the one song, but like no, she does have good stage presence though. I seen her live, so
It's so good. It's so good. It's like you can't deny the star power that was there. So I love that. My bad. Go on with what you were saying.
but
I
yeah,
stopped.
this album spawned three singles: "Crush on You," "No Time," and then "Not Tonight." But of course, she has other like unofficial singles like "Queen Bee." Um, what's the other one? "Big Mama Thing." That's another one. So yeah, so technically she has like five singles technically.
What were your favorite songs?
My favorites, of course, "Crush on You." Not Tonight remix. I like the remix way more than the original. Um, I like Dreams because it was basically her version of Biggie's his version of Dreams. It was basically the same thing. Like this, just a a woman version of it. What was the other one I liked? I actually like "We Don't Need It." I actually thought that song was actually kind of funny. "We Don't Need It." That song was actually
That's
kind of funny.
yeah. That was my honorable mention. My favorite songs were "No Time," "Scheming," "Queen Bitch," and "Not Tonight."
The original or the remix?
I don't know what the original. Oh, the remix was on the album.
If you had like the bonus, if you had the bonus track on there, you is on there. But I
Oh,
don't
like
think
when
streaming
they.
platforms had it on the album.
Oh yeah, no, I don't listen. I didn't listen to that on the album, and I did not like "Crush on You" because it was just little C's.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So backstory. So with that, that song was originally supposed to be a Little C song. It was originally just supposed to be just a Little C song. But he didn't like the song, so he gave it to Lil Kim, and then they made a remix for it. Then she threw her verses on there. But originally, it was supposed to be a
Ew.
Steve song.
Well, he should have never. It pissed me off that they even put it on the album because then you didn't even have her part on the album.
Yeah, I was confused too when I first heard the album. I heard the album back in like high school, and I heard this, and it got to the question. I'm like, okay, okay. I'm waiting for Lil Kim's part to come on, and it doesn't come on. I was just like, maybe
It would have
they.
made me.
I was like, maybe they just be. I was like, maybe they just like switched up the verses. Like, okay, do his verse, and then she's gonna come in. That's what I thought was gonna happen, but she never came in. I was just like, the fuck going on?
No, you know we used to buy CDs and cassettes and shit for just a one song. So for that not to be on there like that pissed me off. Imagine me buying that back in the day. I would have cried, bro. I would have dead ass cried. I'd have been like, yo, I should have just got it off the radio.
I used to do that shit too. Get that empty cassette player and just hit record. But for that shit to come on, hit record.
And sometimes I used to record over stuff that I had already recorded, and that would piss me off, right? Because then I messed up. I remember one time I recorded over Cisco's incomplete.
Oh damn!
I didn't do it properly, and I was pissed. It
Shame, shame.
was terrible. But yeah, okay. Anything else about this album?
What else do I want to say? So I just looked this up. I didn't know this. So where did I see that at? So originally, Dream, no, Big Mama thing was originally supposed to be a Discord for Faith Evans and Tupac, but they re-recorded it. Big was like, nah, don't do that. Because of course this album came out. Of course this album came out after Hit 'Em Up came out, and of course
It
and it
was
came out after he died too.
it was really wild because you just heard how much Little Kim admired Biggie, like how much
Hmm.
she loved him, how much she cared about him. In every interview, she brought that man up, even after he was gone. You
Oh
know what
yeah,
I'm saying? So
she loved that
I was
nigga.
no dead ass. She did. She really did. Because I even watched the interview with the notorious KIM. Oh my gosh, she talked about him crazy. Like, it was so wild. And I'm just like, that man was literally with fate. Like, she didn't
In
give a
Charlie Baltimore.
wow. He was so, you know what? Let me not do that. Because God knows beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And I do not need to say anything that's wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, the nigga probably had game. The nigga had some game.
What game? You could barely. Never mind.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
I mean, that's not the
That nigga
case.
that nigga had confidence. That he had confidence, man.
All of that for
Yeah, that nigga had confidence.
everybody involved.
I don't know nobody hustle.
You know what?
Everybody can pull something.
Every everyone can actually. I agree with that. You feel me? Personality is everything. It really is. Truly is.
Right. And then I also want to say that what Queen Bitch, you hear the beat. That's the same beat that Mary J. Blige used. Well, I love what's it called? I can love you. I can love
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Of course, Lil Kim's on the guest verse, and then Remy Ma sampled that like over a decade later. Yeah, over a decade later. Yeah, with Lil
She
Kim
just
as a
love
guest feature.
booming. Oh, what was the name of the song that Remy Ma did?
Wake me up.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
gonna write that.
I love that beat because like the intro is like it's the beat but reversed. and the reverse version just sounds so dope. And then they like reverse it, I guess. Forward it. And
I
yeah,
like that beat too, but I literally thought it was about to be Mary J. Blige coming on. So it did fool me. I ain't going. I was like, oh, okay, they sampled this.
yeah,
That's cute. Well, they used the same beat, but I was like, well, what made them want to do that? But that must have been a Diddy decision.
probably more than likely,
Yeah,
yeah. But actually,
because
did
was
he even over it? I don't know if Diddy who did that beat. Yeah, Diddy really had too much to do with the album for real.
but he was working with Mary J. Blige and
That's true.
Little Kim at the time is what I was really thinking
That's true.
with that.
Cause like
I
production
didn't know if he
wise,
did
the
the
only one he did
production.
was No Time. No Time was
Yeah,
like the only song he did.
okay, I figure. Yeah, I don't think at this time. Well, I'm not gonna say I don't think. I don't really know, to be honest. It just doesn't seem like Diddy is like super in the producer lane yet,
Hmm.
or is he? He's
He's
just dabbling.
he's kind of like he is kind of still. He's like here and there. He's not as heavy as he later becomes. But yeah, he was still making beats and stuff like that though.
Okay.
And and then overseeing everything as well.
Do they be his beats for real that he actually made, or he paid people to do
Uh,
it?
some of them,
What you think?
some of them. I think some of them he actually did do
Back in the day or now?
back in the day. Let's
Like,
look it up. Let's look it up. We gonna look it up right now. No, he got some shit on his belt. He did a lot of shit on Biggie stuff,
okay,
but he was more so on like an R&B side at that point. He was doing like the
yeah,
R&B. Minus Biggie, he was doing more so R&B stuff.
yeah, because he was working with Mary J. You got 112. You got
Faith
Faith at this
Evans,
time. Yeah.
Total,
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. I forgot he had them.
yeah. And of
That's
course, once he
crazy.
started actually making music, he started doing his stuff as well.
Yeah. Every step I take. Ooh. That song was everywhere, bro. That song was every. You couldn't get away from it.
He ain't made no money out. He ain't made no money out that motherfucker neither. I don't think.
That's crazy. That's crazy because the song was just like nonstop. I actually don't like the song anymore because they played it so much growing up. Like,
That's fair.
but it's a good ass song. It ain't like it. I mean, come on. They used the classic sample, which they should have
Mm-hmm.
paid for, but
Actually, did they pay
here
for
we
it? Let
go.
me see what they did.
I don't think, or was that the? I know Cisco don't get his royalties for
Yeah,
Don't
he don't.
Bongo.
I might be getting them mixed up. I think. Yeah,
Oh, did he pay?
I think he did. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Oh,
believe
good
he
for
did.
him. I mean, well, not good for him. Fuck him. I'm screaming.
But then after watching that 50 Cent documentary and then hearing about how he basically forced Faith Evans to sing the song even though she didn't want to because she was kind of still grieving about the shit and he like no you doing this shit you're like oh damn
I can believe that.
right
That I can truly believe. Not you grieving. That's crazy. Okay, these were my thoughts about the Little Kim album. Dreams was wild. That was a wild song.
oh you should,
Uh,
you never heard the Biggie version then
what is that on? What album is that
Ready to Die his first one
on? Oh yeah, so I never. Yeah, remember
okay
I didn't listen to that
yeah so she basically copied that from him like he did his version about about the women in the music industry or the women's celebrities and stuff like that and then she basically just like did the same thing but just
yet.
talked about
Oh,
men.
okay. That was interesting. I love that. I I'm I'm screaming. I love how grown women lusted over R. Kelly and he was lusting over kids.
But you're not wrong. That's the crazy part.
Oh God.
You're not wrong at all.
Okay, then I put Crush on You, Dumb to add to the album without Kim's verse. That was literally my note. Intro to A minor was not necessary.
Touche, touche.
That was the wildest thing I've. First of all, let me tell you, I liked and did not like this album. Let me say
We'll
that.
start with the positives.
I like this album because she can rap. Like she obviously can rap. The star power is oozing through the mic. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely love it. The content is not bad either. Like I don't mind. I don't mind women rapping about their pussy. So, so I don't care about none of that. I liked the majority of the songs. It was just the skits. I just feel like there was only one skit I liked, and it's the women talking about robbing niggas. And that's what we should do more
Of course, you know that.
because them other skits was just very rooted in misogyny for me. And I didn't like the way they came on her album and pretty much tried to take over with their male presence. I don't like it. I didn't. I think she should have been turning a nigga out and talking about, oh, we should, like, no. It should have been just Kim skits. Instead, we had Biggie on there,
True.
them talking about what they gonna do to women, and it was just vulgar. It wasn't cute. It wasn't good, and they was doing that kind of stuff too.
Right.
So I didn't like that.
The we don't need it. We don't need it.
I did like that song, but I didn't like that song. And I didn't like the one in A minor. That was crazy. That was so unnecessary.
She has like her what album was that? La Bella Mafia. She got a similar thing like that. It wasn't an intro. It was just like a random skit. It
I
was
gotta
like
hear
she was
that.
like talking to like she was talking to some nigga in jail or whatever. She was like on the radio and then she was talking to somebody in jail. And then like they're talking and you just hear the nigga start moaning. And you just like, what the fuck?
I'm screaming. But see, but that's for me. That's more of her controlling the narrative of
That's
the
fair.
skit. You know what I'm saying? For
Yeah.
me, this gave like they were controlling the narrative of her skit, and also trying to make it seem like she the thought of mafia of the mafia. Like, no, first of all, put some more respect on her. Don't do that. I don't give a fuck if she is fucking all of y'all. That's her choice to fuck all of y'all bitches. But I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all.
Respect, respect. I get it.
Yeah.
No, that makes
Um.
sense.
Oh, what happened to Little Steez?
What you mean?
Like he don't rap no more. He died. What
Nah,
happened?
he's still alive. Goddamn. That's you trying to kill a
Oh no,
nigga.
my bad. Damn.
Nah, he's still alive. He don't. He just don't rap no more. Nah.
Oh,
He be doing interviews and stuff though.
okay. What happened to Junior Mafia? They just broke up.
They just broke. Yeah, they just broke up after a while. It was just kind of like it was kind of like after Biggie died. It was like all right.
That's
Cause
what's
Big
up.
was kind of like Big was kind of like the one that was like holding them together. And
Yeah.
plus the main person was Lil Kim and Lil C's anyway.
Mm. Um. Oh, that was another. Oh, this was another thing I didn't like about the album. They gave that mafioso rap style, and I just don't like that.
Uh,
I'm
that's
just
fair.
like, yeah, I don't think I'm into it. Because like she talking about all this stuff that she'll do for a nigga, and like, girl, you want to catch a charge for a man? I just didn't understand it. I get it during that time, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just like, ugh, this is ghetto. This is it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I couldn't. I could not see myself doing these things because of a nigga. So I didn't like that. um,
She did. She wanted to do all that for Biggie though.
which was again insane. But again, I'm gonna see what the comments. Okay, I said that already. Okay, so what I also liked about this album was it really felt like with or just with Little Kim period. Like there's no gimmicks with her. It
Mm.
also felt like her style, like um I just like her style within hip hop. Like she set the bar for women just being more provocative and taking ownership of
Mm-hmm.
their body. I don't think she's like the only one who like she was the I think she was that one to do it in that way of like
Mainstream,
mainstream, well not necessarily mainstream, but on the lines of like
a larger
more of
scale.
just that hardcore rap type of that trap type of lane that we're gonna like that we eventually get into. You know what I'm
I
saying?
see what you're doing.
Because you know we had Salt and Pepper, and
Yeah, we got Salt and
I w-
Pepper, Queen Latifah, uh, MC Light.
and they were talking about sex. You know what I'm saying? And then you had certain well, yeah, they Salt and Pepper was talking about sex, but
Yeah,
it wasn't
it
as
wasn't like super raunchy. It was,
raunchy.
yeah, it's like they were singing while they were doing it, so it kind of flowed. It wasn't like in your face type shit.
Right. It was definitely more giving Run DMC.
Right, right,
And I'm
exactly.
not trying to be funny, but when you get into this era of Biggie, Tupac, you know, this era that we're coming up in, this is where you get that lane into trap music for real. I feel
Hmm. Or
because
like
then,
gangster rap.
yeah, thank
Yeah.
you, yes, because then you open the door for artists like Megan Thee Stallion and Glorilla and Sexy Red. The fuck.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I like that she really did open the door for that, and for a lot of women in hip hop, I feel like she doesn't get her flowers enough, to be honest.
No, I agree. She definitely was the like the godmother. I was about to say godfather, but the godmother of that type of style. And then like right after her, I mean her and Foxy came around the same time. But then right after her, you had Trina. Trina was probably like the next one. Was kind of like in that falls in that category.
Yeah.
Then you had like what's her face, Kaya. I think his name is Kaya. Jackie O.
Oh wow.
And then later on, I mean, nah, I wouldn't throw Mia X in there. Mia X had like that hard in your face style, but it wasn't like super raunchy like Lil Kim then was. But like
Yeah. What
them
about Gangster Boots too?
gangster,
Because
yeah, I
that
was
was
about to say gangster boots too. Matter of fact, I think they said I think I read somewhere where I think Lil Kim got that style from Mia X.
oh really?
Cause I think Biggie heard her like on a song or something like that, or heard like or heard a record or something like that, and then like he was like, "Yo, we need something like that up here in New York on the East Coast." So then
Mm.
he tried to like turn Little Kim into that.
Oh wow.
So if we want to get technical, me X kind of started it, even though me X wasn't on some raunchy shit.
Okay.
Yeah, but she was definitely probably the first one that was kind of like in your face type shit with it,
Okay.
hardcore with it.
That's what's up. Yeah, look at this little woman's hip hop history.
Yeah.
Oh, I did want to just clarify, just to make sure. Was Kim in the streets and or just ran with a lot of street niggas?
I think she just ran with a lot of street niggas, as far as I remember. I don't think she was like in the streets for real.
Okay. Um, did she? Oh, you said she didn't write her own lines like that.
Starting
Um,
off, she didn't.
gotcha. Um, oh, how did she get signed to Bad Boy?
You said what?
How did she get signed to Bad Boy?
You said how
Do you know?
didn't she?
How did she?
No, did she ever sign her? By the way, I don't think she ever
Did
signed.
she sign?
Nah, cause the thing with Julian Mafia was like Biggie wanted to keep them under her. I mean, under him.
Under him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So he didn't want them to sign with Bad Boy.
Oh, so she ended up going somewhere else after he died.
Yeah, she signed with another label.
Oh, okay, 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 okay.
But like she did of course she did a whole bunch of collaborations with Bad Boy and all that. But at the end of the day, yeah, she wasn't signed with him.
Okay, okay. Um, last thing I wanted to say was I want Little Kim to do a biography movie so bad before she
Hmm,
does
that would be
anything
fire.
else on this earth. Yeah, I would love to see her story. I think that it will really give her her flowers, and I don't know who I would want to play her. I feel like we would have to do a search for
If
someone
this
who.
was if they did this years ago, you could have had shit old girl
No,
from
the
3LW.
Notori,
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
she did
no,
because she did good in the Notorious movie. She did great as Lil Kim.
amazing, amazing. But now she's older and she
Yeah,
can't really play Little Kim anymore.
right.
So I would like to know who could possibly do Little
I
Kim.
don't know. That's a good question. That's a great question.
Yeah, I want to think about that for some
Yeah.
time. But I would love to see a bio. I did like this album, but then I didn't like this album, so I'm gonna give it an 8.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't hate it, um, but it was just too much Biggie influence for me. It was too much Junior Mafia influence for me. It was just too much influence. I just wanted more of Little Kim's.
Herself.
Yeah. Mhm.
Nah, that makes
Not
sense.
it. I mean, it's her first album, but she was really young.
Yeah.
I mean,
How old is she now? She's 51.
she was really young.
She was like 22, 21, 22. Yeah, 22 when this joint came out, I think.
She was a baby.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you could just see it all on her face. Like, she was really young. So, I don't know. I just would love to. I think I just need to listen to other Little Kim albums to see how she grew as an artist outside of Biggie, you know?
Yeah. So you said an 8. You gave it an 8.
Yeah.
I'll probably give it like 7, 7.5. I say 7.5.
Okay, why is that?
Like it's an enjoyable album. There's some songs I will play again. It's just overall. Uh, there are some songs I would skip. Um, it's just like a solid album. Nothing like stood out. If that makes sense. I mean, it was good for its time. Definitely, like for its time, it was definitely like monumental for its time, influential for its time. It's definitely an influential album by sure.
I will agree with that.
Yeah,
And then, especially with the cover alone just
yeah.
really
But
does
it's
it
also,
for me.
but it's also like you said, it's very Biggie influenced, and she comes more into her own as like the years progress. So
Yeah, that's good. I love to hear that. All right, love that. I mean, do you love the cover of this album? Screaming.
of course,
Ah! Of course. Me too, actually. I really do. I thought it was so raunchy. It's like, oh my god, she's really out. You know what? Really, my first time getting introduced to Little Kim, I was doing something. I don't remember what I was doing, but my parents had left the TV on in their room, and
Mm-mm.
the Crush on You video came
With all the colors and shit.
on. Yes, and I was like, I was doing something. I just came in the room real quick to do something and would leave right back out. But I stopped because all the hair, the colors, and I was like, who is this? And I was like hooked from there.
True.
Yeah, from there I was definitely hooked. And I was looking back to that Rhonda interview. It was so bad because this girl was on there. She was like 15 or something like that. And a lot of people were saying on there that that kids shouldn't listen to Little Kim at all. Like um, she should really be banned and stuff like that. Like they were making it seem like it's her responsibility to not
Right.
talk like that for the kids' sake. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's like, no, it's the parents' job. You
It
know,
really is, yeah. Like,
but you know how this has been a age old conversation forever about stuff like
and the
this.
crazy part, it was harder to get that type of music back then. Like, you literally had to have the physical CD. So, like, where they getting the CD from? Like, nowadays, they can just put the shit on your phone.
Because everything on the radio was very much so censored. I mean,
Hmm.
censorship was even crazier back
Niggas made two different songs.
then. Dead ass.
With the clean version having a whole new verse than the
The
explicit version.
clean version was nothing like the
Right.
explicit. Let
But
me
sometimes
tell
the clean
you.
version sounded better, huh? The clean version sounded better sometimes, though.
Listen, I still sing the clean version of a lot of Jay Z songs. What was that? Why did that man talk like that?
Oh, weak.
Oh my gosh. But oh yeah, that so but do you agree? Do you think it's the job of the parent or do you
It's
think
definitely a job. It's definitely a job of the parents.
yeah.
Like, I've always said when I have kids, like elementary school, middle school, nah. Once you get to high school, I mean, at that point, kids are already cussing and shit anyway in high school. It's like you might as well, and you're gonna learn about sex ed and all that shit eventually. So it's like, by high school, listen to whatever the fuck you want to. Just don't repeat that shit.
Did Jay Z really sell drugs or did he not?
Who
You
knows?
don't know.
Who knows? He say he did, but who knows?
Mm. But if he said he did, then that means he did. I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean that he did,
You right.
but
Who knows? I don't know. I can't speak on that
okay.
because he really doesn't really talk about it like that for real, for real. Well, he has in songs before. I take that back. But
I
other
mean,
niggas have said that same shit. So
I agree with that, but I could have sworn he said in interviews too that he was like in the streets and stuff.
he probably was. More than likely, he probably was.
I'm just thinking of that because of this interview that I watched with him earlier.
Oh, the GQ one.
Yeah, I was still thinking about that. Sorry.
But did he come off as like he didn't do that?
No, he said something that really. He said a couple of things actually that really.
What was the main? What was the main? What was the main one?
Oof. Um. Well, he said he never would hurt. Like when the news came out about him being a rapist, like when he got accused of rape or sexually assaulting or whatever he was accused of with the Diddy situation, he
Hmm.
said that really bothered him because he's never intentionally gone out of his way to hurt anyone. Or he lives by a code. He lives by the street code. You know, no
Hmm.
women, no kids. And I believe it to a certain extent. Only because, like, if you claim that you sold drugs and
Hmm.
you was in these streets, you feel me? That means you probably had to do some unfavorable things you didn't want to do while you was in these streets. Then you probably hurt people.
Yeah, but
You know
like
what
you
I'm
said,
saying?
he ain't hit no women and children.
But that doesn't mean you didn't do anything to hurt anybody.
Yeah,
He just wanted to specify women and children as if that makes it better, but that doesn't make you a saint.
but he also said that he doesn't intentionally like, just like he's not like he's not going at his way to hurt people. But like if he had to defend himself, then I mean, if a nigga swing on him, he's just gonna stand there and the nigga keep swinging. Like you gotta defend yourself.
I get what you're saying, but then like selling drugs is intentional, and that is harming the community.
Yeah, but he's talking about from a physical standpoint though, like from like a fighting or self defense standpoint. I see where you're coming from. I see where you're coming from.
Semantics, On top of
Tomato,
that,
tomato.
who's not giving side eye to a nigga that hung out with two niggas now who have been brought down on sexual charges against kids and
Mm,
you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
now why wouldn't people look at you unfavorably and think, they're saying this birds of a feather flock together.
Mm,
So regardless of
I get
how your code, you know, you made a whole album with a nigga that peed on a 14-year-old. Be serious. So I couldn't. I have a lot of questions.
Fiesta, 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 fiesta. That's
Listen,
my. Hey, that's still my shit. I'm sorry. Fiesta was my shit.
I'm sure everyone loves it. I
That was my
don't.
song.
I hated it.
That was my song.
But I just have questions. Jay Z rubbed me the wrong way today.
Nah, I get that. I mean, to be fair, he did step away from that shit because they were on tour and then he stopped touring with the nigga after that. He either stopped touring with him or he kicked him off tour or something. It was one of the two.
I will agree that he did stop fucking with him after that, but I think regardless of that, the rumors were out there.
Yeah,
So to say
it's not
that,
old news. Doesn't make sense.
you know what I'm saying? Like niggas knew. On top of that, the Aaliyah thing, and he's a little guilty with the Aaliyah thing because R. Kelly wasn't the only one chasing after Aaliyah. So
Mm,
I just need niggas to be more serious.
that's fair.
Like you weren't perfect, bro. You had some unfavorable moments, but okay. And one more thing, I do have to say this too. No, I have to add this nigga, mind you, one of the biggest rap beefs of all time is between Jay Z and Nas. This
Mm.
nigga literally gonna say, maybe we should be done with the battling because people take it too far.
He would know. I mean, he would know. He definitely took it far. Nigga say he left condoms in the baby seat. I'm like, God damn.
Bro, I'm just like, you have the audacity. Didn't he talk about Khalees and everything?
Nah, he didn't talk. 50 talked about Khalees. Jay
Oh,
didn't. They weren't together. I don't think. Yeah, they weren't together at that time. During that beef, Nas and Khalees weren't together yet.
oh.
It started dying off by the time they got together.
Oh, I thought they were together.
Nah, but 50
Well,
definitely
all
says
I
some
know
shit.
is the man behind one of the biggest rap beefs in history has turned into somebody's pawpaw and doesn't want to see a rap beef anymore. So,
Hmm?
all right.
Some call it pussy. I call it growth. Some people call it growth. It depends how you look at it.
It does depend on how you look at
Depends
it.
how you look at it.
It does. It does. It does. And
I
I
I
agree
also
with
want to
both
say that
takes.
I also want to say that Jay Z apologized during his beef too. He didn't bow out to the beef, but he apologized for the super ugly song he did.
And I don't mind that when you get older, you know what? You look back at certain things and it's like,
No, he said that
niggas
during the
would.
beef. That
Oh,
was during the beef. Apparently, I phoned up. Apparently, I think his mom was like, "Hey, yo, you need to apologize. That was a little too far."
not you need to. Well, now we
But Jay
see
Z,
what Jay
hey,
gonna
Jay
say.
Z went off on that shit though. He definitely went off. He was just like, you said you want to talk about that gay shit. That means you were kissing my dick when you were kissing that bitch. I was like, God damn.
Shoot.
Mm,
That's because people talk about ether all the time. I don't really know.
they do. They do. So, it was a hard beat. I give it to Nas. I've always said that Takeover was kind of more factual than Ether was.
Okay.
But Ether went harder though. But I think Takeover was more factual, in my
Gotcha.
opinion. And then, I'm a Nas fan. I love Nas. I pick Nas over Jay Z any day. But
Yeah.
and then Super Ugly kind of just killed it. So I was like, damn.
Shoot. Um. Well, he said that it was just he just made it seem like all the pillars of the foundation of hip hop are like pretty much obsolete now. You know what I'm saying? Like you got b-boying or breakdancing
Hmm.
is in the Olympics now. So who's
Oh
gonna
yeah,
take
fair.
over?
I give you that. I give you
And
that.
then yeah, now it's too wide on the stage. So it's like who's really taking that seriously anymore?
Right.
The DJs are no longer like you used to have the DJs on, in the forefront.
Hmm.
DJs was putting out albums, and you don't really see the DJ anymore. You don't really
Uh,
hear the
I
DJ.
don't know about that one.
That's
I
what
mean,
he said. I didn't agree with that one either. That's what he said.
I get it. I get what I get it. It's like they're not as prominent, but it's still up there. Like when you go to clubs, niggas is DJs. When you go to parties, it's DJs. DJs
I
on the radio. You know what I'm saying? It's like
agree. I didn't agree with that one either. He then said with graffiti. Graffiti doesn't count anymore, which I didn't agree with this one either. Because you see it like in museums, like it's being, sold in like high fashion and stuff like that.
it's still
Because
underground
of
shit.
basket.
I mean, niggas still getting
That's
arrested for that shit too, though. So
Listen, that interview, I have a lot to say about that interview. I could talk about it for days. I didn't like it. I just honestly could have went without Jay-Z ever opening his mouth because every time he does, it just rubs me the wrong way.
mm,
I feel like he's just like out of touch because it's like when you make a certain amount of money, you don't have like a connection with your people no more for real. And that's not a problem because that's another thing that nigga said. But I'm gonna move on.
yeah. I'm not saying we still ain't talking about Looney yet.
I'm gonna move on.
We still got to talk about Looney.
Yes, because he just made me angry so much. um. All right, let's get to Looney. There's really not too much to say about Looney that like I don't know too much about Looney because she's a very new artist. She came out, I would say like around 2018. She
Mm.
releases a small flame. It's a vocal showcase, and she just introduces herself to the world in 2018. She's from Canada, Scarborough, Ontario. Her name is Kira Hussein. Hussein. I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry, but she's a fan of neo soul and R&B, and she immersed herself listening to artists like Sade and D'Angelo. So you could tell,
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely heard that.
yes, when you listen to her music, this is why I picked Looney because I discovered her during the pandemic. You feel me? I was out here discovering new artists,
That was a good time to do
and
that too.
and she was one of the artists that I fell in love with. Soft Thing was the album that I listened to for real, and I just fell in love with it instantly. It was on my repeat every day. My favorite songs are Beg, Royal Flush, Raw, and either side. What are yours?
Okay, my favorites are Be Cool, Faceless, and Ours.
And what hours?
Yeah, our yeah, I said it wrong.
Or ours.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm so. Okay. Did you like the album?
I did. It was definitely a vibe. Short, but it was a vibe.
It is a very short. That's the thing about Looney is like all of her projects up until her most recent. Well, this most recent project is short too, but it seems like it's a little long because she has a lot more songs in there. But
Mm.
anyway, all of her projects are pretty short projects and straight and to the point. I mean, you get. But the good thing about well, I don't know what the good thing is. Let me say this: after listening to the album again and like really going through it, I love it, but I'm still like trying to figure her out as an artist. You know, you don't really have too much information out there about her as an artist. It's not like she
Yeah,
does a ton of interviews or anything like that. So we really do just have the music to go off of. And it's a little hard to gauge who she really is as an artist without like I guess a certain direction. Not that the music needs a real direction or a story to it, but it would just help to get to know the artist more without,
yeah.
you know what
So,
I'm
so it
saying?
can
Am
be
I making sense?
a little more relatable.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I
it's
get.
not that it's not relatable, like certain songs are relatable, you know?
It.
But it's not like a hotels
It's like
album.
you trying to see what her vibe is like. Cause you know, if Lil Kim never did any interviews, you gonna assume she's like this like rough, rugged person. But then when we see her in interviews, she's soft spoken, real chill, kind of like seems like kind of like shy a little bit. So like, yeah, I get that.
Yes. Okay, thank you. Because I didn't know if I was saying it right or explaining myself properly.
Yeah. Or you just
Yeah.
want to see if she's like the same thing. Like if that she match her music. Like if a nigga's talking all the rah
Personality,
rah
yeah.
shit. Yeah, yeah. If a nigga's talking all the rah rah shit, when you see him in person, you expect him to be that same rate type shit.
Yeah. And I did see her in concert like a few years ago and I did get a little bit of her energy and her personality on stage of course. But also I guess I'm just let me think about it. I'm trying to explain what I'm missing from her so it doesn't seem like I'm just like
You just want more.
nitpicking. There is something that I want. More of something, but I gotta find the proper words. There is something though. I don't know if I miss those days of artists sharing themselves or I guess really more so the music is what I miss of us
Mm.
sharing the story behind the music,
Ah,
you know, because I think that's where I would like to understand more of like her art. Like, where was she in life during this album? What called for these songs? You know what I'm
got you.
saying? It's like her newer album. We did get more of that because on stage she would talk about the songs and stuff like that. But I just don't feel that for this album. soft thing.
Yeah.
Even like, hmm, I was gonna say even the title of the album, but I'm gonna hold that thought because I don't think that's correct. Okay, so anyway, she released songs like I said like twice. She released singles such as White Lies, Some Kind of Love, and that further expanded her reputation. And then she captured people like Elton John became a fan of hers, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, Elton John.
So I know, right? He was like, I like that Loony girl. So she decided to call herself Loony. And that's another thing. Why? Why Loony?
Looney
Out of all,
Tunes. She gotta have a song called Tunes, man.
I don't know what song she got like that.
She need to
I
make
don't
an
know what
EP.
song.
She need to make an EP called Looney Tunes, and then every song after like the characters.
I'm screaming. I always, when I think of her, I think of the rapper Loon.
I thought about that too.
I don't know why.
Bad boy can't stop, won't stop.
I'm screaming. So I'm gonna give this album a. Now that I've gone back and listened to it, and then I've assessed it the way that I just assessed it with my thoughts on what I would like to see more from this album, I'm going to give it a 9, not a straight 10 like I would have. Only because I feel like I would just want a little bit more explanation as to behind, or just more behind the music for this album. I would like to know more because even looking up like info about the album, it's
Yeah,
like not much you get. You know what I'm saying?
facts.
I know that she came out with it like on cassette tape and stuff like that.
Ooh, okay. That's old.
Yeah, I know
That's
that's
definitely old
cool.
school. Okay.
Yeah, I love that too. But that's all I really found out.
Yeah, I ain't seen no
Um.
misinformation on it.
Oh, good. Look at you keeping up. What did you rate it? What would you rate it?
I give it 7.58. Look at your face.
Okay. Ah,
Like for why?
yeah. Why?
Like it's not a bad album. Again, it's one of those things like I've been in the mood for it. And it's kind of like you said. I wasn't sure where the direction was with it. I mean, it was a vibe. It was definitely something. The whole thing was definitely a vibe, and I definitely have my favorites. But like, yeah,
Mm. Her voice is beautiful. It's like melted butter. It's like if Moonchild and Joss Stone had a baby. That's
that,
Looney.
that's the interesting combination
Yeah.
of artists.
Yeah. Because she's like really soulful and just I don't know, she's really good. I love her voice. She has a great voice.
She
She
does.
has a great voice. I just would love to see what else she does. You know, she's still young, she's still growing, and it would just be nice if she put herself out there. Do some interviews with me.
Yeah. Let
So
us
I'm
get
glad
to
I
know. Let us get to know you. We got to get
no
to
for
know you.
real. Yeah, for real. So I was glad I could introduce you to one of my favorite white artists.
Okay. I was about to add. She white or light skin? I was like, what is she?
She white as fuck.
Okay.
Like very white. And she tiny and she wears tiaras and tutus on stage.
Does she
She's
really?
actually yeah,
That's crazy.
I like it. She's very whimsy. Very whimsy.
And that's all right.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what are we gonna do next week? So are we gonna review the Brat?
Yeah, let's do the brat.
Okay. Then I gotta pick for um women's R&B, but Can we please listen, or can we please just listen to Levin Cali? Because I really
Yeah, we
want
could throw it
to.
on this.
Okay.
What, an album or just a song?
I really wanted to listen to the album. So instead of doing a woman, can we just listen to Levin Cali
That's fine.
and the Brat?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, let's do that. Because I really wanted to hear the album so bad. And
There
I'm
it is.
not.
I'm not mad at it.
Yeah,
I
I
told you I
love
fuck
him
with
too.
Cali. I fuck with Cali.
Yeah, me too. He's really good. And I've been holding on to listen to this album. I've been trying to wait for you, but I can't wait
Nah, we
anymore.
can do it. That's fine.
I was going to listen to this weekend.
Which one we doing?
His latest album,
This one?
his
Okay.
yeah, the one that just came out. I don't know what it's called though.
Got you. I think I
But
do remember
yeah,
seeing that. I think I saw that on my YouTube Music actually. I
yeah.
think it popped up.
I hope it's good.
Is it sleep on here? No, that's not it. Oh, it's called LK99.
LK99.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like he's gonna go very like techno or something with his rap,
We about to
like
see.
party music is giving. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe. We're gonna see.
What the Brat album you choosing? Because
What's it called? Is
what's
it
up?
Funkified? I think it's her first one. Funkified. Funkified.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. Funkified and LK99 is what we'll be listening to. You can join us, tune in, leave your thoughts, comments, concerns, complaints. The complaints might not be listened to, the concerns may.
These are both
But
short albums too. I just realized that.
they're what?
They're both short albums. They're both like 30. Both albums 31 minutes.
I love that. Okay. What's the Brat doing with a short album in
94.
1992? Oh, ooh, look, I was close. Why is it so short?
I don't know. I forgot how short it was, to be honest.
Oh, wasn't she with JD during this
Nah, she was
time?
on Jermaine Dupri.
Yeah, she's with JD.
Oh, I thought you said Jay Z.
No, come on.
Oh, my bad. I heard J, and then I heard something that rhymed with a Z. I was like, all right. I thought you
Nah,
said Jay Z. I was like, but
no
yeah, he's with.
JD. Jermaine Dupri.
Yeah,
Yes, that's what I mean. Okay. Wow. I didn't know it was short either. Dang. Well, what's that first Jagged Edge album like? That's who I should have picked. Oh no, that's not who I should pick. This is Women's History. If I find a woman that we could listen to, I'll think about it.
all right.
Maybe I'll get a single. Ooh, let's do that new single from Tanks and Bangers. Wait,
From who?
should we do Tanks and Bangers? Cause
You said from who? Who that?
Tanks and Bangers,
Fuck is that?
it's a it's like a R&B group, but only the lead singer is a woman. The rest of the group, I think, is like a mix of people.
You said Tank and the Bangers.
Yeah, my bad.
Okay.
I said Tanks and Bangers.
Yeah. Okay. I was like, who that?
Tanks and the Bangers.
All right, bet.
Okay. Okay, well, yeah, we could do their new song then. Let's do that.
I'm with.
Yay! All right, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in to another amazing episode of Sippin Vibes. I'm your girl, Miss JLH from We Don't Sip Tea, We Drink Wine.
And it's your boy AJ, the co-host of Hip Hop Vibes, the podcast. It's like a charcoal question. You got to say the whole thing. New episode this Friday. We're doing a versus battle. Cardi B versus Megan Thee Stallion on my Twitch. So make sure you check that shit out.
Yes, because I'm negging down.
Yeah. Hopefully Nick represents Megan well.
He better not piss me off because he did not pick this songs for Ti.
I'm weak.
Do you want me to send song suggestions?
Nah,
Scream it.
nah.
It's gonna be hard to beat though because Cardi do got like that whole Beware what that first album is
Shut up,
called.
privacy. Invasion of
Yeah.
privacy. Yeah, there was.
Uh huh. Nothing but singles.
It really is. I think I
Single,
damn near heard
single.
every single album, every single song of those on there. I heard it at a club at one point or a lounge.
Yeah. Same. But she also has some bomb ass features.
That's the one.
So
That's
that's
honestly what
really
saves her is the features.
no dead ass. Some features just go crazy. So this is gonna be a good one. I can't wait to see that one. Alrighty guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a good night. Bye.